An interesting few months as we prepare for the next general election. Now, the Law Society of Kenya has announced a nationwide march on Friday to protest the killing of 2 advocates in what it describes as growing attacks on the rule of law. The society is also urging Kenyans to reject gunism and has raised concern over the increased use of plainclothes officers during the public demonstrations. Grace Nganga reports.
The Council of the Law Society of Kenya says the recent deaths of advocates Edward Kariuki Muthe and Esther Wairimu Kiege have sent shockwaves through the legal fraternity. Muthe was found murdered outside his residence, while Kiege's body was discovered weeks after she was reported missing.
Together with
LSK President Charles Kanjama says the 2 killings are not isolated incidents, but send a chilling message to advocates. He is calling for the immediate establishment of a high-level investigation
upon the state to discharge its constitutional obligation to protect life, uphold the rule of law, and ensure that those responsible are brought to justice without delay. We shall remain actively seized of these matters and will pursue every lawful institutional, legal, and advocacy mechanism available until justice is served.
The society has declared Friday a day of solidarity, with advocates set to march from Milimani Law Courts to the National Police Headquarters to present a petition to Inspector General Douglas Kanja over the deaths of their colleagues.
All participants are requested to attend while formally dressed and don a purple ribbon as a symbol of remembrance and unity. This amounts to an attack on the legal profession, on the administration of justice, and on the rule of law.
Kanjama also condemned what he described as the dramatic arrest of Kenyans and the activities by plain-clothed and masked men during Monday's Sabasaba commemoration. He questioned the continued deployment of unidentified officers in law enforcement operations, saying the practice undermines accountability and the rule of law.
The moment human rights defenders, civil society organizations complain, it seems that those responsible make a retreat only to come back and repeat the very same action. If a stranger comes and grabs you and is bundling you into a car without introduction, that is not policing, that is gunism, that is criminal activity, and Kenyans will need to engage in self-defense.
The LSK further urged Kenyans to reject gunism and maintain peaceful conduct during demonstrations, adding that it will announce its next course of action during Friday's march as it continues its campaign against impunity. Grace Nganga, KTN.